And I wanted to talk about my favorite entry models because 3 of them actually got offered yesterday. Make a guess, what are the 3 my most favorite entry models? We all know them because we're trading ICT all together. First model, SMT into N, IFVG. Model number 2 is a breaker block. Model number 3 that I love and I really very much suggest all of you to try it out is U2 2020. Put it to your notes, log this video, save it for yourselves. I think this is gonna be beneficial. Reviewing yesterday's price action, we have to understand that all 3 of my actually favorite models got offered. So my most favorite model at the moment is inversion for value gaps. And where do we see it yesterday? Price starts accumulating. 9 o'clock comes to the market, price starts accumulating. We have a very nice low, high, and accumulation starts in this zone, right? Even though for the inversion model itself it's not necessary, we have that accumulation starts, creates a very nice swing high during the market open, and crashes lower. Ooh la la. So sad, so bad, we missed on a move. Did we though? We create a low that is quite certain because break of structure happens right after the swing high is taken with a fair value gap. But we don't really do anything with it because we need to see this fair value gap that is bearish to hold in the price, right? Guess what happens? A few minutes after this swing low appears in an hourly, which is a higher time frame fair value gap. Not only that, check it yourselves, we have an SMT. So what happens here? Again, time of day, which is very important, allows the market to accumulate, manipulates to the downside, and starts distributing higher. SMT plus an inversion is my most favorite model. SMT is given with NQ trading lower than ES is, and the most recent bearish fair value gap here gets inverted. My entry is quite simple. As soon as the inversion happens, I allow the market to crash into that fair value gap, and I look for a trade that is going to be 1-to-1 risk reward at least, with very clean buy side liquidity pool resting up above. SMT into inversion, this is all you need every single day. If you're able to get this once a week, good for you, man. Good for you. Not only we got an inversion into SMT yesterday, we got offered the model that I worked for 2 years basically to validate it, to figure it out, to see it constantly, and to find it pretty much 2-3 times a week, offering me an incredibly high probability setup in terms of price delivery. That setup is a breaker block. And not only we got a breaker block entry yesterday, we got it with a breaker next to a breakaway gap, which sounds break, so many breaks. Breaker block plus a breakaway gap. Hear me out. Again, accumulation happens, manipulation, which is what? Power of 3 concept. Price accumulates, manipulates, pushes to the upside, and comes back into the range. That's how every single candle starts. So we get what? We have a very clear low of the market. We have a high. We have another low, which is a lower low considering sell side is taken. And then we run through buy stops resting above, creating a higher high. So sell side taken, buy side taken, both sides of the market are delivered. And the last up close candle is where the market breaks the structure, meaning it's a literal breaker block. On paper, everything above this up close candle in terms of a breaker block itself is bullish. Look at this precision. Not only we have this fair value gap holding in the price, wicks only do the damage, bodies show the reality for us. We have this holding in the price, offering us the real entry from what? From a breaker block. Buy side liquidity pool created on Monday actually is up above, waiting for us to tag it in a way. We have a breakaway gap right here which never gets filled. So what do we do with that? We allow the market to run without even taking any partials. This fair value gap, being a bullish fair value gap, holds in the price to the perfection. We spin through the new week opening gap and the new day opening gap very fast. Again, giving an entry right here, and the run on buy side liquidity pool happens right now. Once again, breaker blocks is one of my favorite entries. Low, high, lower low, higher high. Both sides of the market annihilated. Find the last up close candle note it as a breaker block, enter right away from it. Not only that, we have a breakaway gap here that never gets filled, and a fair value gap supporting this move higher. Beautiful stuff. Guess what else happened yesterday? We got an entry from your most favorite model, which is a YouTube 2022. Watch this. I'm gonna remove a few things here from the... Guess what do we have? This is a 2-minute chart where we see a push to the upside, buy stop liquidity being taken, bearish fair value gap not holding in the price, right? And a very clean drawn liquidity right here, where there's a fair value gap resting down below. We don't want them open, we want them filled for the price to be healthy, for the price to be balanced. Take a look at this. Not only you have a 2 minutes fair value gap not holding in the price, where I actually don't enter, because for this to be my entry, I need an SMT here at the top. Since I don't find an SMT with the yes, guess what do I find? We find a break of structure below this low with a fair value gap, which offers a YouTube 2022 entry right here, right there, where you got buy side liquidity pool being taken away from the market, where you get swing high being created, where you get a break of structure, and where you get a fair value gap opening up. What else do we need? We need a 20 handle stop loss, and we need a drawn liquidity which is down below. Parfait. As we see, 3 very high probability entries were offered yesterday. I very much hope you used them. I very much hope you profited from. If you didn't, we do this live not only on YouTube, we do this live on Discord. And if you want private lessons on this, just give me a call. Give me a message, give me a note. I'm happy to talk, I'm happy to help. We're mastering this. We're not just fooling around with this. We're training this day in, day out, and we're doing it live. So let us know if any sort of help would be necessary. I'm happy to do.